he said that would be great, and he did, and it was mesmerizing. The audience was just stunned by what he could do standing there reading it, And so when I first came to California, Vincent was one of the first people I hooked up with, and I said, I got an idea. Instead of just reading the story like you did on the Douglas Show, why don't we do a 1-hour dramatic special in which you could enact 4 of Poe's stories that were written in the first person so that they lent themselves toward enacting? And Vincent said, "Are you kidding? An hour of me? Of course." And he loved the idea, and that's where it came from, and and how it started. I went to he and his wife Mary Grant in the 50s had bought this 1920s Spanish mansion at 501 Beverly Glen Boulevard in Beverly Hills, which was this huge place. They said it was kind of a fixer-upper. They bought it for like $50,000 in the 1950s, and it was huge. The living room was like 3 stories tall with this vaulted ceiling. You felt like a church a little bit, and it was decorated eclectically all over the place with these heavy Spanish tables and bookshelves, all of which were laden with artwork. And he was a great collector of pre-Columbian artifacts, and to be sitting in the midst of that was just, like really a treat. And his wife Mary was terrific. She had been a costume designer, and I remember meeting their daughter Victoria, who was only, I think, 11 years old at the time. Sweet kid. And I told him the idea, and I had found 4 stories. The Telltale Heart, of course. There was a short one, the lesser-known story called The Sphinx, about a man who sees a horrifying monster, and then, ironically, what it turns out to be. And then, of course, I also wanted to do the 2 classics, The Cask of Amontillado, and most ambitiously, The Pit and the Pendulum. He was on board right from the beginning. As a matter of fact, when we first started talking about it, particularly The Pit and the Pendulum, he jumped up to show me his collection of rare prints that he had by the Italian artist Piranesi, who was known for a sequence of drawings that he did called his Imaginary Prisons in 1745. And Vincent had, I think, some of the originals. He was amazing.